No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 2591. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome to Monday. Woo! And I've got a show today about panel interviews and how to interview like a rock star during a panel interview. Because many of you get intimidated by seeing multiple people sitting opposite you as though you're going to the Spanish Inquisition, and there's no reason for that. So I thought I would do a show to help you. Hope you find it helpful. Hope you give it a great review wherever you listen to. Let me try that again. Wherever you listen to it or watch it, it will help you a lot. And share it on LinkedIn because people there need advice about panel interviews. And we'll be back in just one moment. This is called How to Perform Like an AllStar During a Panel Interview. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. People hire me for no BS career advice and coaching globally, which can involve a job search, how to hire more effectively, manage and lead better, deal with workplace issues in one form or another, career transitions, you and the totality of your career, where I work for you, not for your firm, and I'm there as your ally to help you sort through issues. Panel interviews can be intimidating, but with the right preparation and mindset, you can perform like an all-star, impress the hiring team, and here are a couple of tips that are going to help you with your next panel interview. Now, there are obvious things like would exist with any interview. You research the firm, the members of the panel, and if you're not sure who's going to be interviewing you, when they schedule, just simply ask, who's going to be on my calendar for today for this interview? If they mention 3 or 4 people, you find them on LinkedIn, you Google them, because if they're senior enough, you may have seen them at conferences, they may appear on YouTube. You're looking for more about their background and interests and what they value in someone, so that this way you can tailor your responses and connect with the panel members more personally. And I'll also mention, secondly, that when you do a panel interview, you should be making eye contact with the individual people on the panel. So, for example, if you've ever watched a TV news show where they've had 3 people sitting opposite a guest, what they're able to do, what the guest is able to do, is make eye contact with each of the people as they look around the table where they're seated and make that connection. You do the same thing on your interview. And when you finish answering the question, you always finish the answer looking at the person who asked the question of you. So again, you're kind of moving around the table, making eye contact, but always finish with the person who asked the question. There's certain predictable questions you're going to be asked. And one of the things I want you to do, like I tell everyone, is look at the job description. If you were them trying to evaluate you for this position, what might you be asked that will allow you to determine whether or not you're qualified to do this job? You're smart. You can figure that out. Dive in deeper. Know that they'll take it a level or 2 deeper, and have someone pose those questions of you so that this way you can speak the answers, make your mistakes, and perform like an all-star at the actual interview. Third, be aware of your body language. If you're someone who kind of slumps in their seat, doesn't make eye contact, does things that are a turnoff when someone's looking at you, very simply, you have to solve that. Sit in a way that demonstrates authority. Sit in a way that demonstrates connection. Smile as you talk to people. I'm not saying you should sit there like an idiot smiling the entire time, but connect with them. And as you answer, you can go between smiling and very serious, okay? And that leads to the 4th point I want to make. Demonstrate your personality, because although panel interviews can be formal and very serious because they're designed to be a little intimidating, don't be afraid to show your personality as long as you don't come across as a jerk. You'll have stories prepared in advance, anecdotes about shorter experiences. You want to highlight your qualities and strengths that relate to what it is that they're looking for based upon the job description and other things. They also want to get a sense of whether they can connect with you. Because as many of you heard me say previously, competence is not the only thing they look for in an interview. Self-confidence, character, chemistry, maybe a little bit of charisma, that they can connect with you as a person, that you care because they want to trust you. No trust, no hire. So to sum up, panel interviews can be challenging, but if you prepare and practice and rehearse, you can impress the team and increase your chances of landing this role. And obviously you're going to research the firm in advance and the people who you're going to be meeting with, but the goal is to perform like an all-star, to feel confident as you answer your questions, because that confidence demonstrates your capacity to help them. Hope you found this helpful. I'm Jeff Altman. My website is thebiggamehunter.us. Go to the site and go exploring. There's a lot there to help you, and you can schedule time if you just have questions for me for a trusted advisor session. And it's 30 minutes. I tend to go a little bit long. You receive a recording afterwards. We tape it, you receive that later, and I answer all your questions. If you want me to coach you during some part of your career, schedule time for a discovery call if you're not comfortable hiring me yet, or a paid coaching session. I'd love to help you. Also, at the site you can find out about my courses, books, and guides. And also, and the last point I want to make is connect with me on LinkedIn. My page there is linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Have a terrific day, and most importantly, be great.